Through the annals of time, warfare has often been a theater of the bizarre, where the whims of fate blend with the absurd to craft tales of unbelievable reality. Today, we delve into 5 quirky conflicts, where the stakes were as peculiar as the circumstances. Our narrative begins amidst the barren fields of Australia. In 1932, the vast plains of Australia became the backdrop for a peculiar conflict known as the Emu War. Post-World War I, Australian veterans turned farmers found themselves facing an unexpected adversary, emus, who descended upon the farmlands, devouring and trampling crops. The government, in a bid to alleviate the farmers' distress, deployed soldiers armed with Lewis machine guns. However, the emus proved to be elusive and agile adversaries, dodging bullets and scattering in every direction, making the operation an amusing yet embarrassing chapter in military history. The year 1739 brought forth a maritime conflict sparked by a bizarre incident. Captain Robert Jenkins presented his severed ear to the British Parliament, an act that symbolized British outrage over Spanish maritime interdictions. The conflict, known as the War of Jenkins Ear, ensued in the Caribbean and along the southeastern shores of North America, showcasing the unpredictable sparks that could ignite wars in an era of fragile naval egos and imperial competition. The tranquility of San Juan Island was disrupted in 1859 when an American farmer's bullet ended the life of a British-owned pig. This seemingly trivial incident ballooned into a military standoff between the United States and Great Britain. The Pig War, though bloodless, underlined the delicacy of international borders and the potential for minor incidents to escalate tensions between nations, culminating in a diplomatic resolution that averted a potentially larger conflict. The love for football morphed into a theater of war in 1969. Amidst a backdrop of simmering tensions over immigration and land reform, a soccer match between El Salvador and Honduras ignited a military conflict. The football war, though brief, illustrated the complex interplay between national pride, geopolitical tensions, and the catalytic power of sports in the global arena. In 1838, a complaint from a French pastry chef over looted premises in Mexico baked the recipe for an unusual conflict. France, demanding reparations, imposed a naval blockade on Mexico, unleashing cannons in a surreal display of military might over a pastry grievance. The Pastry War, whimsical yet real, showcased the lengths nations would go to uphold the rights and grievances of their citizens, even in the most peculiar of circumstances. Our journey through these whimsical theaters of war unveils the unpredictable and often bizarre nature of military conflicts. Each narrative, a blend of peculiar circumstances and quirky stakes, paints a vivid picture of the kaleidoscopic tapestry that is human history, where even the most unusual events could stir the tides of war.